Hello and welcome to today's video. We are going to be making some FPL predictions, so let's get into it. First, we'll start with the top scorer for all positions. This will be the person who will get the most points in all different positions of the game, that is goalkeeper, defender, midfielder and forward. We first start with the goalkeeper, and for this, the best keeper in FPL will be the one who makes the most saves and keeps the most clean sheets. It's a fine balance between having just enough risk to concede shots on goal but enough structure to see out the game, and nobody knows how to do that better than Sean Dyche's Everton. Thus, I predict Pick 4 to go 2 seasons in a row. The clean sheets will most likely go to David Raya and the most saves will most likely go to Ipswich Murich, in my opinion. For the defender, they will need clean sheets as well, but they will also need a few attacking returns and bonus points to get them over the line. This season I will go with Ricardo Calafiori, as I believe Arteta has big plans for him. Arsenal will give him the clean sheets and his involvement in matches will get him enough bonus points. The midfield is the hardest to predict, as the one who wins this will be the best player in the league. It needs to be someone who is talismanic for his team but also has the players around them to boost his stats. I almost went for Nkunku, but my gut settled on Phil Foden. He is ready to take on De Bruyne's throne as the heartbeat of the great Man City, and I think this season will be even better than last season's amazing performance. Saka also has potential, but Arsenal is a bit too communal in regards to talismans, and Palmer's diluted role under Maresca will hurt him. For the forwards, it's a bit easier. I will go with Dominic Solanke. He scored 19 goals in Bournemouth, so I shudder to imagine what he will do at Tottenham, who knows no other way but attack. Next, we go to the best value players. These are the players who will give you enough points per million. The price will be justified by the points that they get. The player who will have the highest points per million this season will be Christopher Nkunku. Chelsea might still be terrible, but their strategy seems to be flooding the box and looking for ugly goals. And so far, Nkunku has proved to be the most vigilant in the box for Chelsea. Maresca already seems to deem him as Chelsea's best player, so we can expect that 6.5 million to rise to at least 7.3 by the end of the season, if he stays fit. The worst value player will be John Duran from Aston Villa. He's the same price as Chris Wood, Rodrigo Muniz, Calvert-Lewin and Yohan Wissa. He's more expensive than João Pedro and Odyssean Edward. Every player I've named scored more goals than him last season, so other than potential, I don't see why he is at the same price. Unless Watkins gets a long-term injury or Duran goes to another EPL team, I think he offers the least value at his price point. Next, we'll go to the most overlooked team. This is in regard to the amount of players who have a high percentage of team selection by FPL managers. The team most overlooked by virtue of team selection is Ipswich Town. Yes, they do have terrible 2 opening fixtures facing Liverpool and Man City, but I believe there are gems in that team that will be unearthed as the season goes on. The team to avoid this season is Leicester City. They have not handled the loss of their manager and key players well, and their 2 strikers are currently injured. We might be having another Sheffield United situation with Leicester this season. The most underrated player is Tottenham's Brennan Johnson. He got the same amount of assists as Salah and Saka last season and is less than 1% owned. The most overrated FPL asset is Josko Gvardiol. He seems to be occupying a deeper role as he did for most of last season, and the space he occupied on the pitch in the few games he returned may be crowded by the multiple fit and ready left wingers of Man City. The best new signing who didn't play last season, that excludes Solanke and Brenton Diaz from Southampton, will be West Ham's Nicholas Fulkrug. West Ham has the personnel to supply him with more passes than he can handle, and even though he won't be the best striker in the league, I think he will get double figures goals, enough to keep West Ham in the top half of the table. Now we go to my predicted points. I scored a miserable 2,279 last year, but this year I believe I can improve on my best and get 2,700 points, with a goal of finishing the top 50k of managers in the world. Did you like my predictions? Let me know what you think. Also, let me know your predictions in the comment below, as well as your points and position target. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and remember to always have fun in FPL.